This is the Gen Wrestling 2024 WWE roster figures showcase right here. This is basically going to be my current figure collection. There is a lot of figures scattered around on different shelves and everything, so I might not have everything, but this is basically everything I could find. Starting off with Jey Uso. I cannot wait for the Elite 114 Jey Uso. I do think Jey Uso could be booked better in the actual WWE because like he's just more like hanging around backstage, being all goofy, saying yeet and everything, which is like funny. But I do wish he would be wrestling a little more because he's main event Jey Uso. He's got to be in that main event. Sorry, I just punched my ring. Um, Here's Angel and Santos Escobar of Legado del Fantasma. I do have Berto in the like next to me where I'm pulling from for the figures from, but I can't. He's like at the bottom. Here's Santos Escobar right here, who is basically just like the jobber, the glorified jobber of SmackDown. He wins a match one week and then like loses the next. And then here's Angel, of course, from Legado del Fantasma. This is actually a pretty cool figure. I like the coloring of like the pants and everything, and then the trunks, pretty sweet. Here's Karrion Kross of the Final Testament, who is currently trying to recruit Xavier Woods. This is a really nice figure. I like the head sculpt, I like the gear, and I really like the back tattoo detail. I think that's really cool. Yeah, there's Karrion Kross. Of course, on Monday Night Raw currently. Speaking of Monday Night Raw, we have the women's champion of Monday Night Raw, the women's world champion, that being Liv Morgan right here. Liv Morgan has grown on me a little bit since she's turned heel. I still think her ring work needs polishing and her promos are still not that good. But overall, I think Liv Morgan's a way better character as a heel, along with Dominic Mysterio. Here's AJ Styles. This is one of two main AJ Styles that I use. The first one is the Elite 104 AJ Styles, which is right here with the red updated torso, P1 gloves. This is a great figure right here. It did come with a rubber shirt, but that's my only problem with the figure as a whole. Here are the Street Profits. I'm so glad I didn't get the original Street Profit Elites. I got the Elite 103 Street Profits, and these are two very nice figures right here. I do have Bobby Lashley, but he is leaving WWE, so I don't really have him on my modern shelf anymore. But I do still have the Street Profits up there. What have they really been doing recently? They haven't been doing too much. Here is Mommy Rhea Ripley, who just came back last month, I believe, and faced Liv Morgan at SummerSlam. Sadly lost, but yeah, she is reforming the OG Judgment Day along with Damian Priest to go up against the new Judgment Day. Here is Nia Jax. Of course, could the current women's champion over on SmackDown here. She just beat Bayley at SummerSlam in a pretty good match. And yeah, Nia Jax, she's pretty good. I do like Nia Jax. Here's Apollo Crews. A lot of people don't really say too much about Apollo Crews, but I think he's really good in the ring. I think he's very underrated. Like all the strongman moves that he does, and then he like follows it up with the high flying moves. But I'm decently a fan of Apollo Crews. I mean, like yeah, he's kind of a jobber, but I still do like Apollo Crews. Here's Otis right here, obviously over on Raw, just split away from Chad Gable, and it now has the Alpha Academy with Akira Tozawa and Maxine Dupree. I think Otis is pretty underrated. I do like Otis. Here's one of two Cody Rhodeses that I use. The first one is the suited one right here. I don't have the belt on him or anything. This is just the suited Cody Rhodes. Recommend this one over the Elite 109 if you're looking for a suited Cody Rhodes. It's just cooler. And the height is definitely like more better on this basic right here. And I got the microphone in the hand because he's always talking. What do you want to talk about? Here is Damage Control of Io Sky, Dakota Kai, and then Asuka right here. I don't have a Kairi Sane figure yet. I will be getting that new Elite 115 when it comes out. But I really do like Damage Control. I think they're a really underrated faction. I've always been a fan of them. I've always been a fan of Io Sky and Asuka and Dakota Kai especially. I think she's really good. And she really could like break out into the singles picture right here. And they took her off that match on Monday against Sonya Deville. That was really dumb. Here is CM Punk, a wrestler that I really do have mixed opinions on these days. I used to really, really like CM Punk, but I don't know, just like recent years has kind of made me turn against CM Punk a little bit. he's still a good wrestler. He's still good on the microphone, but I don't know. CM Punk is just not my cup of tea. That's just my opinion. Here is Bailey, of course, just losing her women's championship to not Natalia, to Nia Jax at SummerSlam. And where she did that insane powerbomb to Nia Jax and stopped Tiffany Stratton from cashing in. That was pretty cool. Here's the current Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker right here. This figure's amazing. The head scan's amazing. I love the pink singlet. And I just added the Intercontinental Championship on there, obviously, because he's the new Intercontinental Champion. Braun Breaker. The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus right here. One of the most underrated wrestlers ever, in my opinion. One of my favorites ever. Sheamus is absolutely amazing. I added this one necklace on him because that's like the style of necklace that he wears. So there's Sheamus right there. And he just beat Ludwig Kaiser on Raw, and he's going to be entering into a feud with Pete Dunne, it looks like. So that ought to be pretty cool. Here's Chad Gable, the first ever target of the Wyatt Six, along with the Creed brothers. Chad Gable's really awesome, and I do think he's really coming to his own as a performer. Because you don't really hear people say the next Kurt Angle anymore. You hear that is Chad Gable. A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Pretty good tag team. That they are going to be they appear to be splitting up pretty soon. And Theory's going to go in a babyface role, which I'm not really too sure about. I don't think Austin Theory is really that natural of a babyface, but you never know. It could work. They could do it effectively, and I do like Austin Theory, so I guess he can make it work. Here's Becky Lynch. People are saying that Becky Lynch is going to be retiring pretty soon because of the like certain social media posts she's put out. I don't think so. She is not retiring. She wouldn't announce that on like social media or something. Like she's one of the biggest like stars, all around stars in WWE history. I don't think she would like just announce that on social media. Here's Chelsea Green. I do not have the Elite 108 Chelsea Green, unfortunately. And then the purple or the blue or whatever. That's a pretty hard color to judge. But this color is pretty obviously purple on the basic Chelsea Green. And then Michin Mia Yim right here, which I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I even owned this. Mia Yim right there. I like the name Mia Yim a lot better than Michin. I don't know. Here's the former tag team champion, Johnny Gargano. I do not have Tommaso Ciampa. Hopefully they make a new elite of him pretty soon. But yeah, this is Johnny Gargano right here. Just losing his tag team titles, along with Tommaso Ciampa, to Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga of the New Bloodline. My favorite wrestler right now, if you follow my channel, you'll know Drew McIntyre. He beat CM Punk at SummerSlam. Drew McIntyre is absolutely fantastic. His social media game is top notch. His ring work is top notch. I absolutely love Drew McIntyre. And we're going to cover up CM Punk with him. How's that? Here's the prize fighter, Kevin Owens, right here. I want a new Kevin Owens figure with the duct tape KO shirt, like the blue one. Unfortunately, we didn't see that announced at Comic Con. But Kevin Owens, right here, he's definitely one of my favorites, and one of my dad's favorites as well. The New Day could be split. It looks like they could be splitting up pretty soon, but then they brought in Odyssey Jones on Raw, which we don't have a figure of yet. But here is Xavier Woods, and then here's Kofi Kingston. This is actually a really old Kofi Kingston right here. That's the Elite 27 Kofi, and hopefully I can get the new one. I use three Seth Rollinses mainly. We got the Elite 86, which I basically use as my promo gear Seth Rollins. You got the Basic Series 147, which I've been using more recently. And then you got the main Seth Rollins, which is the top picks right here, the Dusty Rhodes gear, Seth. Three awesome figures right here. Seth Rollins figures are absolutely amazing. And I do wish that we will get some more Seth Rollins figures in the future, including like some new attires that he's worn on TV. And also, do you want to know something that would be cool? Imagine if we got like the special guest referee Seth Rollins elite figure. Like, can you imagine that? Like Seth Rollins as like the referee. That would be such a cool figure. All the like the crazy pants he had, the crazy referee stripes. Maybe give him like mold the earpiece onto the head skin. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, Seth Rollins. Here's Randy Orton, probably realistically my favorite wrestler of all time. Randy Orton right here, the RKO out of nowhere. Just all of that. I love Randy Orton. He's absolutely amazing. someone we haven't seen in a while, Jimmy Uso right here. He was kicked out by the Bloodline on Tama Tonga's debut on SmackDown after WrestleMania. We haven't seen him since. I don't know if he's still injured or he's cleared, but I would like to see Jimmy Uso back pretty soon. And speaking of the OG Bloodline, we do have the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, who I'm going to put front and center. He just came back at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns is awesome. There's Roman Reigns. Here's the awesome truth right here. Our truth and The Miz, but I don't have an elite of The Miz, unfortunately. I hope they make a new elite of him soon. But I think they will with the new tag team championship and everything. Then with our truth, I think that'll be pretty cool. Well, awesome truth right there. And unfortunately, it looks like they're going to be splitting up soon as well, which is pretty outrageous. WWE splits up a lot of tag teams these days. Anyways, someone we also haven't seen in a while after he was put through a table by the Bloodline, Paul Heyman. He did not acknowledge Solo Sikoa as tribal chief. And sure did he pay the price. Paul Heyman got spiked. He got a diving headbutt from Jacob Fatu, and then he got a triple power bomb through the table. We're starting to slim down on the pile over here, and then add more to the ring. Here's Bruno from Legado del Fantasma. Here is the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, right here. I'm certainly not going to put him in front of Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns is my tribal chief. Solo is not. But yes, Solo Sikoa right there. He wants to be the tribal chief. Here is the man who beat Solo at SummerSlam, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I showed the suited one earlier, and then this is the wrestling gear Cody Rhodes that I used the Elite 101 with the Undisputed Championship, kind of, but he just got the WWE Championship. The man who turned his back on his partner Damian Priest at SummerSlam, Finn Balor, the current WWE Tag Team Champion, or I think World Tag Team Champion, I should say. Finn Balor right there. Hopefully he gets treated right these days. Speaking of Damian Priest, here's Damian Priest right here. I posted a review on this on my channel. I really do like this figure. It's really cool with the purple and the black. And I just wish he would have come with the rubber robe. But Damian Priest, the former El Campeon, right there. And then the last member of the Judgment Day, sort of, we have Dominic Mysterio right here. Basically, just like the new Judgment Day of Dominic, Finn, JD, Liv, and then, yeah, just them. And then Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley are left out. So we've got Bloodline Civil War, and we've got Judgment Day Civil War. How crazy is that? Here is Rey Mysterio, a question that not a lot of people are asking these days. Where is Rey Mysterio? I mean, like, if he's taking time off, that's fine. But like, where is Rey Mysterio? We could at least have like an explanation of why Rey Mysterio isn't there these days, because he just lost to Dominic Mysterio and now he's not there. Rey Mysterio. Former Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn right here. The former honorary Uso as well, and I think he will join the Usos and Roman Reigns in the Bloodline Civil War. I've been fantasy booking this for months. Sami Zayn right there. Sami Zayn's awesome. Gunther, the King of the Ring, Gunther, and also the World Heavyweight Champion right here. The Ring General just winning the championship at SummerSlam. And he will be fighting Randy Orton at Bash at Berlin, so that ought to be great. And then the last figure right here is the Ultimate Edition AJ Styles. I showed the Elite earlier, but I just used two AJ Styleses for my current roster. But yes, here is my sea of current roster wrestlers. Like, look at this. It looks like an ocean. Here's the current roster, WWE figure collection. This was a tad longer of a video than usual, but I really hope you enjoyed it. The WWE roster is stacked right now, and figures are absolutely awesome, so I get almost all of them, which means that I have a lot of current day wrestlers in my collection right here. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this in the comments down below.